Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for January 26th to February 7th. For the period January 26th to 30th, the forecast expected to remain amplified with the strong ridge over the west, and we have a deep trough in the east. The eastern trough will be responsible for generating a couple of systems that will affect the eastern U.S., and the western ridge will gradually be eroded from two directions. One is a cutoff flow off the northwest coast of Mexico and a series of weak cyclones tracking northward into the Gulf of Alaska. We're going to look at the temperature anomalies for this period. Let's see if I can get the maps. We're looking at generally above normal temperatures about 5 to 15 degrees above normal here. And in the east, we're looking at temperatures mainly about 10 to 15 degrees below normal, with the highest temperatures across New England. Now for the period for January 29th to February 2nd. Here we are at the 29th. We still have our ridge here over the west. We have a trough here. We also have a trough here south of the Aleutians. Now we're going to go forward into the time. You can see here we are on the 2nd. And the trough deepens, becomes more amplified here in the east. And we have a very strong ridge here over western North America. And we have a trough here or up below over or near the Aleutians. The temperature anomalies for this period. We're still looking at temperatures to be 10 to 15 degrees below normal in the east and about maybe 5 to 10 degrees above normal in the west. For precipitation, I'm calling for below normal precipitation here and here, and above normal precipitation here. And this is primarily based on the GEFS ensembles, forecasting generally dry conditions across much of the nation, except for a little wet here along the eastern seaboard. We're going to look now at the period for February 3rd to the 7th. Here we are on the 3rd. This is the 3rd, and we still have a very deep trough here. We have upper low over Hudson Bay with a very deep low over the eastern U.S. And you can see where the purple is, where the coldest temperatures are forecast to be across the Great Lakes into the northeast. And we still have very strong positive height anomalies here across northern Canada and across the western U.S. And the models are in good agreement with this. We're going to go to the end of the period, and then we look at the GEF ensembles and the European deterministics, and the Canadian kind of weakens. It becomes de-amplified during this period. Temperature anomalies during this forecast period will be generally the same, 10 to 15 degrees below normal in the east and about 10 to 15 degrees above normal in the west. So we'll look at the temperature anomalies during this period. Generally above normal here, below normal here. And for precipitation, again based on the GEFS, I'm calling for below normal precipitation here and above normal precipitation across this region. So that is the long-range weather forecast discussion for January 26th to February 7th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.